welcome back. So today I am doing a review and demo and comparison on the new Maybelline Baby Skin. This is a pore eraser. It's $6.99. I found it at Walgreens for $6.99, and this is being compared to the Benefit Porefessional. Now this retails for, I believe, $28. If it's any more than that, I will have the price listed below. I mentioned in my Friday favorites that this was out in the drugstore and it's being compared to the Benefit Porefessional. So I asked if you guys wanted to see a demo. So that is what I did. I applied the Maybelline Baby Skin on one half of my face, this half, and I applied the Benefit Porefessional on the other half of my face, and I kind of just talked a little bit about the similarities and the differences of the formulas and how they felt. Obviously the price is different. We just did a demo to see how they applied and the effectiveness of this product to being in comparison to this one. Now they are obviously being matched up together, so I'm going to be doing check-ins throughout this video so that you can see how each side of my face is wearing. So if you're interested in the comparison of these two, then go ahead and keep watching the video. I'm going to do the Baby Skin from Maybelline on the right half of my face, and I'm going to do the Porefessional from Benefit on the left half of my face. So these both claim to minimize pores. The Porefessional Pro Balm to minimize the appearance of pores runs around $28, either $28 or $32. I will list the price that the Porefessional runs from Benefit. It says it's oil-free, lightweight, translucent, silky. Minimizes pores. So I've used this under my makeup, gone through several tubes of this. I consider it one of my holy grail products. I have to use it especially under a lot of full coverage, more matte foundations. Those tend to make my pores more visible. So I really love that this is oil free. Let's just look at the consistency of the Porefessional. It is a skin tone consistency. Now I have read that you can put this on over top or under your makeup to smooth out the pores. I typically use it under my makeup. Pat that in right here on this half of my face. When you are using pore filling products, you pat them into your pores first. And I'm using it on this half of my face, so I pat it in and then you sweep. So press it into your skin, into your pores, and then you sweep it out. It's very, very silky on the skin, and I find that it really hides my pores and I don't get oily, and it gives me a flawless appearance. It's a very slippery feeling in the Porefessional. It's a little bit of a perfumey scent, the Porefessional does. It's silky. It makes your skin feel really, really soft when you apply it, and it definitely does what it says. So this is one of those products that does what it says. That's why I feel like this review is so important, because if this product from Maybelline, the Baby Skin, does what it says, it could definitely be a dupe or a replacement for the Benefit Porefessional, and I know that that is a product that a lot of people just love. Okay, so now let's look at the Maybelline Baby Skin. This was $6.99 at Walgreens. It was buy one, get one, 50% off of all Maybelline products. So it says it has a blur technology in it. Get poreless, smooth looking skin, and let's read the back. Instant pore eraser. Instantly blurs the look of pores without clogging them. That's important. Transparent gel formula. So it smooths on clear. The Porefessional has a skin tone tint to it, and this has a clear tint to it, or a gel formula. Smooths and refines skin's appearance and fragrance free. Use alone or under makeup. So both of these you can use alone or under makeup. Now the Porefessional is probably using alone just because it's like a skin tone color. I don't notice that it gives me any coverage, as far as like the skin tone doesn't seem to have any coverage in it. But it definitely blurs and minimizes my pores. So this one I heard you can use on top of foundation. This does not say that you can do that, but I never do that anyways. I always just use it to prime my skin and so that my foundation goes on smoothly. So this comes with 20 milliliters and this comes with 22 milliliters. So for 2 more milliliters, you're paying $28, and for 20 milliliters, you're paying $6. That's quite a $6.99, so that is quite a price difference. Really cute packaging. I would say they're obviously going for very similar, you know, very similar. They know that this is going to be a comparable product in hopes of it, but really cute packaging from Maybelline. Or like I said, the Benefit one has a skin tone tint to it, so this is just a little bit different. Let's see if it feels the same. It definitely feels a little bit thicker when you first apply it, so I'm going to do the same thing, pat it into my pores. It feels just like a little bit thicker. Wow, but it has a little bit more of a feeling like it's on my skin a little bit. Honestly, it feels a little bit more greasy as I'm putting it on. This feels like it dries. The Porefessional feels like it dries faster. Benefit one says it's oil free. It feels a little bit, honestly, like I would say slimier, but not in a bad way. But like this seemed to settle into my pores, and I can still kind of move this product around a little bit. It is a different consistency, a different color, you know, it's a gel consistency, it says. I don't have oily skin. I have normal to somewhat dry skin, so I would take that into consideration. I do know that this would probably work really well for someone with dry skin. It just feels like it's a little bit more, maybe you would need less product, but it just feels like it's just a little bit more like almost really silky feeling on my face. I don't mind the feeling, but it feels like it has a little bit more silk and a little bit more slip to it than the Benefit Porefessional. I wanted to do a close-up. This is the Porefessional and this is the Baby Skin. Porefessional, Baby Skin. Okay, so now that I have this half of my skin is with the Maybelline Baby Skin and this half is with the Benefit Porefessional, I'm going to go in with my Real Techniques sponge and the Covergirl Outlast foundation. This is a long wearing foundation and it has really good coverage, but I find I always need to use the Benefit Porefessional under it, so I thought that this would be a great one because I can tell the difference when I don't have a pore filling primer underneath. So I thought this would be a great foundation to use to check out how this Maybelline Baby Skin wears all day, so that we can see if it holds up, because I find that I don't get super oily in general, so I'm just gonna look at how it holds up throughout the day as far as keeping my skin looking flawless and filling in my pores. So I'm gonna use this. This is an 810 Classic Ivory. So far, I can already tell that this does a really good job at filling in the pores. I can just tell it looks like a flawless coverage, and that's just one like swipe with it. Okay, so this side is the Baby Skin and this side is the Benefit Porefessional. I will say I think that the fact that this one felt a little bit more silky on the skin really helped when the foundation went over it. It really just gave that barrier. The foundation went on smooth. I'm not going to say smoother, but it was a difference. It was notable. This side of my face feels really soft focused. I'm interested to see how each side of my face looks throughout the day. That will be the real test. Maybelline Baby Skin is a little bit more silky. Obviously has the clear gel formula, but as far as application goes, it does feel a little bit more slippery on the skin, a little bit thick. It feels a little bit thicker of a formula. Porefessional feels a little bit more lightweight, somewhat more dry in the application when it goes on your face. As far as putting makeup on top, they both seemed to blur out your imperfections and fill in the pores. To this point, I feel like they have both performed very, very similar. Minimize the pores. They both make makeup glide on smoother. So it's really a matter of, at this point, I feel that the Baby Skin is really comparable to the Benefit Porefessional. $8 for $6.99. This is a great option for those of you who find the Porefessional Holy Grail. Now, the new test of time is to see how it lasts throughout the day, and how it continues to minimize your pores throughout the day. So we will put these two to the test, but right now I really am impressed with this. I love it. It does what it says it does. It fills in your pores, erases them, and gives a really flawless look. So I'm going to go apply the rest of my makeup, and I will check back in later so that you can see how it is wearing. Okay, everyone, so I am back with my makeup on, and just a reminder, this side of my face has the Baby Skin and this side has the Porefessional. So I'm going to zoom in so that you can see the flawless face. I was really pleased when I got really close up into the mirror and was looking at my pores, just seeing how the foundation was sitting on my face. That foundation, the Covergirl foundation, really clings to my skin, and so I really like having the, you know, pores filled in, and it's a necessity for me. So I'm really glad I used that foundation because I can tell a huge difference. So far as other makeup products on top, I still think that this is really nice, and a complete comparison as far as I don't think I'll ever purchase the Benefit Porefessional again. Now, I know that is strong words to say. It's only been about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours since I put it on, so this is a 2-hour check-in. So this half is the Baby Skin, and this half is the Porefessional. As far as to the touch, they both feel the same. One doesn't feel any different than the other. I really think that this Baby Skin is doing the trick for $6.99. I will probably never purchase the Benefit Porefessional again, just because I think that it does the exact same thing now. It's going to be, as far as how it lasts, like I said, this did feel a little bit more of a slick formula, so if you have dry skin, I think you'd really love this formula if you had dry skin. If you had oily skin, I'm not quite sure if you had super oily skin. The Porefessional claims to be oil-free. It does feel a little bit less slick while still doing the same thing. So if you had really oily skin, I would be interested to see on someone who has extremely oily skin what they think of this product. As far as though, you know, how products feel on top of my face at this point, it both feels the same. So I think once they're both settled in and soaked in, the feel to the touch feels so much the same. So really excited about finding a product that pretty much is doing the same thing for really inexpensive in the drugstore. So this is the check-in a couple of hours later, and I will check back in a few more hours just so that you can see how it's wearing, or my thoughts on, you know, the differences between the two. So far, so good. I would say it's a dupe. Okay, so this is the end of the day. I wanted to film one last check-in for y'all. I've had this on all day long. This side again is the Baby Skin. This side is the Porefessional. Both have held up really well. I haven't touched up anything. I haven't even touched up powder. I would say if you are looking for a dupe, you can definitely get the same results from the Baby Skin formula as the Porefessional. So that is the final review and thoughts on the Maybelline Baby Skin. I'm definitely really impressed. It gives a flawless look. It fills in the pores, really does a great job at pore erasing. If you have any other questions, leave them down below, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next video.